lovely students, you are going to watch shortly a video that I'm going to demonstrate a few drawing techniques to help you do your own studies of your hands, following on from the Henry Moore research that you've done. You are going to need HB or 2B and a 4B pencil and a rubber and your sketchbooks. You're going to produce a series of studies on a page like this of your hand. Okay, here we go. Right, I'm going to do a drawing of my hand. I've done a couple here on this page already. I'm actually going to cover these up, otherwise I'm going to smudge them as I draw. So I've got my hand resting in a comfortable position. I'm going to use an HB pencil to start mapping out the outline. So very lightly, I hope you're going to be able to see this, as I don't want to press too hard. And I'm going to make very light sort of searching marks. I'm not pressing for a heavy outline. Just starting to get that outside edge of the hand drawn and just trying to check my proportions, how long this line is in relation to this line, and then where that thumb comes up and around. Looking at the sort of variation of the line, how it curves as it comes down to the joint of the thumb there. Paying attention to this distance here as I'm drawing this line down, and this line here, making sure that that's all in proportion. And then adding in these creases, which of course will help describe the form as we go along. So thumb, going to very lightly, again just keeping it nice and light marks. In fact, that's a little bit wider there. Coming down. This is quite a good position to have your hand in when you're drawing it, because it's quite comfortable to hold. The last one that I did was actually really quite uncomfortable after a few minutes. So, and again, I'm still just checking. I'm keeping an eye on the width from there to there. That pad, the thumb pad there that comes around, and those lines. As it comes over, there's a nice, lovely dark area in between where the fingers are curled into the palm of the hand. So I'm just going to keeping my lines still really nice and light. So I'm still sketching and marking out, looking to see where that finger comes down in relation to that thumb. Might be just a little bit. I think it's a bit further down. A bit more there. Of course, when you've got one hand held that you're drawing, you can't actually use the other hand to get anything. Really having to look very carefully here. I can see there's quite a bit of top of the finger there. I'm not going to commit to any shading yet until I'm sure I've got everything in the right place, even though I'm trying to get that bit in there shaded in, which I still don't think I've got that. I think that should be just a little bit lower down. Okay, that's hitting that pad there. So again, just still lightly sketching. So from the top of this finger, how this comes along, and then from the edge of this finger, that's where the bend of that finger is. And then looking to see on this one how far down this next finger comes. So this is looking at negative space. I'm looking actually at the shape here to make sure that I'm accurately getting that right distance in. Now this comes down here. And then the little finger's obviously tucked in there. Bottom, and coming down from that, the actual hand. Now, when I look back at this, I'm not happy about this. I think I've not actually, that's now looking too wide. So I'm going to come back to this. Redraw. Because I haven't pressed so hard, I can rub that out. It's not going to ruin the drawing. In fact, that knuckle comes here. So sometimes it does take a few goes to sort of warm up, warm into the drawing, warm into what you're looking at. Okay, so that is lightly mapped out.